I think there's a couple things. First off, expectations, right? You've got to set the right expectations when you're starting. If you're looking at, any entrepreneurial venture, if you're approaching it from the standpoint of, I'll just dip my toe in it and try it, see if it works. Well, 9 times out of 10, it's not, right? You don't have that dedication, that commitment to following through on it. And it's about setting those goals long term and setting big enough goals where it's worth following through on. It's a lot easier just to go work for somebody else. That's the bottom line. Go find a job somewhere and just follow down that path. The big question comes is that the reward that you're looking for, or are you looking for a more rewarding path to follow? And if you are, is what you're doing going to get you there? And that's something that you've got to think about every day when you get up and go do what you're going to do to achieve those goals.
Yeah, the long-term vision is absolutely critical for attaining any kind of success in life. So many people see the challenge or the problem as the be-all, end-all, right? They're not capable enough of seeing beyond that, and oftentimes it'll stop them.
Yeah.
And for yourself, Rob, now that you have 8 years of experience as an entrepreneur, you've gone through the ups and downs just like me, and now you're in a position where it's working very well for you and the family.
Yeah.
What would be the one thing you want to make sure you teach the new entrepreneur about? What would be that one thing you can really teach them to help them be a successful entrepreneur like you?
One thing. I can't do just one thing. There would be a couple. I think that, again, the big thing is setting the right expectations, and that's something that we work hard with in our team as a new person comes on board, finding out what their goals are and setting that path out on how to get there and setting the right expectations. Right. Sometimes people are, they first step into this industry, they first step into entrepreneurship, and whether it's their own thoughts in their head or whether it's something that somebody's told them that this is going to happen really quick and you're going to be wealthy beyond your wildest imagination. It's you've got to set the right expectations and thinking long term, right? This is it's not a 3 month thing, it's not a 6 month thing and then you're done. It's making that shift into thinking longer term and following down that path, keeping that vision, and then once you figure that out, it's setting those daily activities to get you there, because it's a combination of that vision moving forward 2, 3, 5, 10 years ahead on where you want to be, and then determining, okay, what are my daily activities, what are the daily things that I need to do to be able to get there, and then just staying as diligent as possible in following through on that.
It's so funny, actually. This just came to me as you're talking about having a long-term vision. You see people go to a job, and their long-term vision is, I'm going to work here for 40 years and retire.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come and be entrepreneurs, and they're expecting it to happen overnight.
Yeah, 6 months, and I'm not rich yet.
Yeah, I've been in this for 2 weeks. I'm not rich. What's going on here? I quit.
Yeah.
Right? But then they'll go to school, get good grades, get a good job, and think, okay, 40-year plan. I'm set.
Yeah.
So they can see the vision on the job when someone dictates what they can wear, what they can earn, where they can live, all based on the money that they make.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to a vehicle where they can make whatever they want, dictate their own hours, dictate their own income, dictate where they live, all that kind of stuff, and they don't have the vision to see beyond sometimes their first day, sometimes their first few weeks, other times it's their first 3 months, 6 months, or whatever, and then they're out. And if we can just help people to see that long term, and I believe we could really impact a lot of people with the world of entrepreneurship. Yeah. Final thoughts for you, Rob. What would you want to say to everybody that's watching you today? And so many people are going to be new entrepreneurs or thinking about becoming entrepreneurs. What would you say to them to help them get moving forward?
Again, commit. It's the long-term commitment, right? And getting, aligning yourself with the right group of people. So often in everyday life and in our careers and whatnot, and it's often said the lifestyle that you lead is the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, right?
Yeah.
find those people who have done what you want to do, who are living that lifestyle that you want to live, and spend as much time as possible with them. Find out what they did, find out what they're doing, and not only will you get to that level of success and that level of happiness or whatever you're looking for as an entrepreneur, but you'll have a great time doing it, because it's with us, it's not only being able to spend time with those top 5 people, but top tens, hundreds, thousands of people, and to be able to spend time with, some of the most inspirational, driven, big-hearted people that we've ever met in our lives, and to be able to do that day in and day out and create that lifestyle and that career, if you will, that's the most rewarding thing. So surround yourself with incredible people.
Thank you so much, Rob. I know you can be found on Facebook, obviously.
Yeah.
It's Rob Hamilton. He does live in Ottawa like myself, so you might have to search Rob Hamilton Ottawa on Facebook. Also on Twitter, all the social media components out there. This guy's helped a lot of people become entrepreneurs, so if you're interested in becoming an entrepreneur, reach out to Rob. He can definitely help you, teach you a lot of things about being a successful entrepreneur, just like he's done for thousands and thousands of other people. So until next time, thank you so much for watching today, and have an amazing one.